Just neaten it up a little bit, make it look a little bit straighter. So 10 there. There. Perfect. Okay. Let's do a little bit of black. Just the tiniest of bobs there. And there is. Just there. And then now I can line that bit up a bit better. That's much better. Much better. Go so far as to say that looks perfect now. Yeah. Yes, there definitely is a change in me today, that's for sure. But it's not affecting the painting, which is good, because that's all I wanted to do. It's all I feel able to do at the moment. And something is always better than nothing. Nice. Right, let's do this 19 all the way through here. And then work up. Mrs. actually said to me, she said, "Why are you starting from the bottom of the painting? Do you know how irritating that is that you're starting at the bottom and working your way up?" I didn't actually think of it like that. I just chose to do it from down here. I think my wife thinks that I do everything in my power to just annoy her. I mean, most of the time she's not wrong. Well, the internet is definitely quiet today. That's for sure. Right, there is a lot of 19s down here, and I'm noticing that this particular paint is very thick. I think I have. Yeah, I've done this one. Okay, yeah, I knew I'd done one of them. I'd already thinned it down because I'd fed up with doing it on camera. You've seen how paints get thinned out, and you don't need to keep seeing them every time. So I did them beforehand, but I only did one of these, and I just remembered I did that for the particular reason that sometimes a bit of a thicker paint is good in certain circumstances. So I've got the best of both worlds right now, and I'm pleased to say that I made the right decision, which is not very often for me, to be honest. I will say one thing about this particular painting though, the paints were not in any condition to be able to do this painting directly out the bag, which I was a bit disappointed about, you know. It's just something I've come to expect with paint by numbers, and I suppose I shouldn't expect it. I should complain and maybe get the process of packaging them or the paints themselves better quality or whatever it is. I don't know, I just add a bit of flow agent, sit there and mix it up for a little bit, and to me, it's all part and parcel of doing it. But like I said, I'm probably wrong in that. It's a bit like people that go out and buy games from developers that don't actually give you a working product. They expect you to test it and stuff. I suppose I should look at it the same way. This crest is looking good. Is this all? Do you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm actually going to use the brush that came in the set because it's actually a little bit harder. because I believe it's been used before. So, you know, it is what it is. But I have a feeling because it's going to be a harder brush, I should be able to detail a lot easier with this one. Not necessarily paint easier, but just the detailing. I'm not strictly sure I'm correct, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I think the temperature in this room and the fan being on is definitely doing me no favours. I mean, that's definitely helped to do the bits there that I needed to get done. And I'm not saying that you can't use the brushes that come with the kit, because, you know, they're perfectly adequate for the purpose. I mean, I used to use them on my first lot of paint by numbers and stuff that you guys haven't seen. So I did them when I was very ill, and I didn't stream back then. So yeah, I've used these extensively. Yeah, this paint is terrible. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do some more off-camera work with these. Let's join all of this lot up down here now. Yes, he's making it very hard now that this paint is really not wanting to play ball. I'm noticing the edges are a bit wetter, so I might just start picking the paint from there. Where did we go? And you know, the problem is that because it's on the crest itself and this is the detailing work, you've got to kind of get it right, otherwise it will stick out like a sore thumb. there. But that's the detailing work done on that bit, which is pretty good. So let's wet the brush a bit, see if we can do it this way. I normally do it. Let's make a little hole in the paint where the paint is actually thinner now. Let's see if that works. Worked for me every time in the past, and it's looking like it's going to work now. See, little tips, little things that you find out from doing this kind of thing. It definitely did work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that actually. And let's do L10. What's that one there? Any other 10s before I put this away? I know. Any more to here? There is. There's a couple. Do them quickly. Perfect. And here. Another bit of fine detailing. Quite a few 10s here actually, I've just noticed. That's strange. That's not completely symmetrical. Or see, I don't think that line was meant to be there, because on this side it's meant to be like that. So it would be symmetrical. Yeah, this isn't a good painting, I have to be honest. In terms of quality. Right. 10 there. Right. 10 in there. Change once again, and we shall go in with a number 7, which is actually in my hand. Okay. And then that down there. Hopefully the next stream I do will be a lot more energetic. There. Be quite funny actually if anybody asked me, when did you start your Christmas shopping? So I've been Christmas shopping now for quite a few months. How do you shop for months? Well, I was making the presents myself. Not that these are Christmas presents, but you get my drift. What's really nice is that my granddaughters have actually hung their pictures really close to their bed so they can see it before they go to sleep, which I just thought was like the cutest thing in the world. fine detailed, and I think that is meant to be. Yeah, I'm sure I'm right on that. Just the edge. That. This comes down to here. This is starting to sting now. That there. You know, there's a message here for everybody that streams or wants to stream, or even start, you know, YouTube content or whatever else. Like, I'm kind of gathering from the chat right now that there's no one in here, but you're not seeing or hear me moan because there's nobody in here. And the reason for that is because I do this for me, not for any other reason, as I've told you all before, like a lot of times. But I often get like a few people message me and say like, oh, you know, I spend all of this time doing this and I get nothing in return. And it's like, well, not everything you do is going to bear fruit. You know, if that was the case, we'd all be rich and famous. And then they say like, oh, doesn't it bother you? And it's like, well, of course it's not the nicest thing in the world, you know, to be sat here and no one wants to come in and see what you're doing or, you know, interact with you and whatever else. But it just means that particular thing you were doing at the time, no one was really interested in. But as long as you're interested in it, what's the problem? You know, I've had other days where I've had 20, 30 people in here. You know, do we look at that and think, oh, you know, you've lost them all? Well, no, because life happens. You know, people get busy. It's because I have the time to sit here and do it. Doesn't mean that people have the time to sit there and watch. Maybe the people that I actually normally stream to and whatever else have got other things in their lives right now. So why am I going to sit here and take it personally? Just be a bit ridiculous. It takes the roughs with the smooths. Right, let's do a little number 8. Colour is number 8. It's a lighter colour, so there's a couple of them. This one here. Is that white already? Yeah, it is. Actually, I would have gone over all of that. Or is it? I don't actually think it is. Let me just check. Oh, no, it is. It is all the number 8. I thought that was white above it. It's not. What is it? There's going to be another one on this side. That's going to be 7. No, I'm going to... No, it's going on far too... What's it? Yeah. There's definitely an 8. Awkward angle to see if I've painted white. Okay. Yeah. Right. Can't actually wait to sit back and see what this looks like. So we got 6 and a 3. I think we'll do the 6 next. It's that one. A couple of them. Oh, there's number 8 there. Bugger. Never mind. 6 is this one here. Let's put a 6 there. There. Okay. Change colour there. And what should we go for next? Let's do that number 8. That's bugging me already that I didn't do that bit. Eight there. Big bit of 8 down here. Because I haven't focused on the rest of the picture, I haven't really seen how much has been done or hasn't been done. So I don't know if today actually looks like there's a lot been done or not. Obviously I will in a bit, but five there. And this here is an 8, which comes all the way down here. To there, and then that's a 6. Okay, So we'll do little number 5 now. Do a number 3. So we'll finish that little section off. Perfect. And then another number 5. It should be in my hand, and it is. Go there. There. That there done. Come on. Come on. Right. Actually, we'll do a 6 and a 2. Because then that actually finishes off that part of the crest. Number 2 is this light colour. Like that. And then 6. And there is a little number 1 there as well. There, and number 1. Over that black number 1 there. Can't see it too much. Brilliant. Well, I'm happy with what I've got done there today.